Alright, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be filming this video. Today I'm going to be filming a video using the Dream Street palette with Colourpop and KathleenLights. If you haven't seen it, this is what it looks like. And here's the inside. It's very beautiful. I've swatched all the colors on my arm. This is the first time I've ever swatched on my arm like a full palette, so excuse the swatches. At first I was like, I have all the room in the world and spaced them really far apart, and then at the very end I was like, I'm gonna get it on my sweater. I apologize for my swatches and I hope that they get better. This is the look that I was able to create using this palette, and I love it so much. I cannot wait to keep playing with it and doing different looks with it. I think it blended out perfectly and I would definitely recommend it, and for $16, I mean, you can't go wrong with that. And I also used her lip gloss in the color Moonchild. It was the only one that I picked up. I may pick up one of the other ones, the bright color. I can just not see myself wearing that color, so I probably will not pick that up. But if that's something that interests you, definitely look for it. I think they're like $6, so you can't go wrong with that. And Colourpop does a really good job with their eyeshadows and their lip products, so I definitely recommend them. If you'd like to see how I created this look using this palette, then just keep on watching. My eyes are primed with my MAC paint pot, and I did use a translucent powder to set over that. The first shadow I'm going to go in with is Magical. That blended out really nicely. For all the blending that I just did, I used my Morphe 518 brush. I think that color did a really good job as far as being my transition color. Now I'm going to use a smaller, little bit more dense brush. I'm going to go in with my Smith 247 brush, and I'm going to use Potion. These colors are blending so easily. I'm going to go back in with my first brush, the Morphe M518 brush, and just blend out the edges. I'm going to use my same Smith 247 brush and just focus that a little bit more in the outer corner using the same color. That color is so beautiful and so easy to work with, super pigmented color. So next what I'm going to do is take the deeper brown, the color Selfish, Elf Fish. And then I'm going to use that color to deepen up the outer corner a little bit. And I'm using my Luxie 229 brush. Just kind of adds a little bit of some dimension. I think I want a smaller brush, like a small detailer brush. So I will use my Luxie 237 brush with that same color. It's just a little smaller. I'm going to go back in with my original brush, the Morphe M518, pick up just a little bit of that first color that we used and put it right here. I'm not really liking the way that this is looking right here in this spot. This is the Smith brush. This is with the second brush we used, and I'm not picking up any additional product. I'm just using my Smith brush again and just kind of blending out this right here. So now for the inner corner, I'm going to go in with, I believe the color is called Sweet Dreams, on my Morphe M167 brush. I'm going to go in with that color on a dry brush first to see what kind of pigmentation we can get. I'm going to try again with my brush being damp. So how I do that is I just get the product on my brush and then I spray it with anything. I'm going to use my e.l.f. Matte Magic Mist and Set. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. Kind of just gives it like a more foiled look. I'm going to use a small detailer brush from Real Techniques. That particular color, when you dip into it, it like picks up a lot of product. So I'm doing the same thing with that detailer brush. I'm going to spray it first. Okay, I like that. So next, I'm going to go into the color Twinkle. And I think I'm just going to go straight in with my spraying it. Because no, I won't spray it. Let's see how it performs on its own. Not bad, not bad. Let's try it wet. See, I just feel like the colors do a lot better when they're wet. Gives them just more of a foiled appearance. And I kind of messily put that color in the middle because I kind of want to blend it all. I want to blend it in with that lighter color. Kind of like a gradient. I'm going to go in with my Morphe R42 brush. I'm going to go in with that color that we used in the crease, the color Potion, just to deepen that up just a tad. Now I want to go in with that same brush using that dark brown color, the one Elf Fish. I'm going to go in back with that small detailer brush, that Luxie 237, and with that same dark brown and put that in the crease. Okay, so just so you guys are aware, I had little to no fallout on the bottom of my face, so I think that's really nice. Even when using those eyeshadows dry, none of it was really falling down. So you can use it dry and not mess up all your makeup, which is really good. So next, I'm going to go in and do my bottom lash line, and I'm going to use that Morphe R42 brush. I'm going to go in with Shooting Star first. Okay, so next I'm going to use my Morphe E18 and go in with the color Water Bearer. I may have used too big of a brush for this part. Let me go in with my Morphe E432. And I'm going to use that same brush and go in with Mermaid Boy. Then I'm going to go in with that E18 brush and go in with the color Magical and just kind of blend that out a little. It's hard to do the lower lash line and for you guys to be able to see it and stay in focus. There's too many things to worry about. I'll figure it out one day. I just keep dipping back in that color, tapping it off, and then blending it out. Again with that M432 and Mermaid Boy. I kind of want the Mermaid Boy to shine because it's not, it's like a satin finish, so I want it to really shine. So I'm going to wet that brush and see if that helps intensify it a little bit. Wetting the brush just gives it a little bit more of a metallic look, and that's kind of what I'm looking for in those colors. I don't even know if you guys can tell on the camera, but I like what that's looking like. So I'm going to use the color Moony to highlight, and I'm just going to use my pinky. So after that's in there, I will blend it out just a tad with this brush, Morphe E17. I'll use that brush as well to highlight my brow bone. So now we are going to do some eyeliner. I've been using the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this on camera, but we shall try. I'm glad you guys can't see my mouth because it is just hanging open through this whole thing. Now I'm going to tightline using my Makeup Geek eyeliner that I got in my BoxyCharm. I've been really liking this still. I think I'm going to do my waterline as well. I'm going to go in with the Water Bear color and just blend that out. That black line a little bit. Almost done now. I'm going to take my lash curler and curl my lashes. I'm going to take my Lancome Monsieur Big. And then for my lower lash line, I'm going to use my Maybelline mascara. Alright, and this is the finished look. I really like it. Alright, so this is the finished look, and I really loved what I was able to create with this palette. I love how the colors worked together. The pop of blue on the bottom that I was able to achieve with those two eyeshadow colors really complement the top of my lid, and I really like it. I would definitely recommend for you guys to get this eyeshadow palette. I think that it did a really good job. So to finish off the look, I'm going to use the glossy lip color in Moonchild, and the packaging is so beautiful. I did have some chapstick on, but maybe I'll put a little bit more. Still got crusty lips. That color is very beautiful. I really like the way it applied. It has a little bit of some shimmer in it, but on the lips you can't even really tell / feel it. And I really like it. So thank you for tuning in today. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions or video requests, please leave them down below. I'd really appreciate them. I will be doing how I wash my brushes pretty soon, as soon as I restock on my brush cleaner that I like to use. So keep an eye out for that. And I hope that you have a good day, a good night, or good morning wherever you're at. Thank you and goodbye.